morning and welcome to WSRH News, your leading source of news here at Seminole Ridge High. I'm Sienna Collado.
And I'm Lee Nuzolo. Today is Monday, November 13th. We've got a lot to tell you about this morning, but first, today's top story. The Seminole Ridge Wing Regiment recently performed at states and placed 4th out of 13 schools. WSRH News reporter Haley Allen has the story.
Good morning, Hawks. Today I'm here with Mr. Hoffman to talk about how the Marching Band State Championships went over the weekend in Tampa. So, Mr. Hoffman, how do you feel the performance went overall?
I think it went really well. The kids really brought it at the performance. They definitely brought it in the last couple weeks of the season leading up to that in practice. They performed with a lot of heart and a lot of soul, and they made me proud. And I think it looked like they had a lot of fun. They said that they had a lot of fun, and it was a long weekend, but it was a good weekend. So.
I heard you took 4th place. So how does this year's performance compare to last year's?
So that's a great question. So last year was kind of weird because state championships got kind of rained out. So halfway through, we changed from we were the last band to perform on the field, and then halfway through, the rest of the bands performed in a gymnasium, and so it was kind of strange. And then the state we made finals last year as well. But it was kind of weird because instead of getting to march for finals and do the whole thing like we normally do, we were inside kind of an auditorium somewhere and just playing through our show. So it was kind of strange. So we really don't know. And last year we got 5th place. So this year's obviously an improvement, going up to 4th place. And so I'm really proud of that level of improvement. So I guess next year we'll be we're gunning for 3rd place, yeah, and just or higher, shoot for the moon. But yeah, I'm really proud of how the level of improvement, and it's also you can work really hard, and there's other bands could be working harder or have other advantages that maybe your program doesn't have, and I just think it's really cool that they were able to persevere and do all that. So yeah.
How many schools did you guys compete with?
I think it was 13 or 14 schools from across the state of Florida, all sorts of different schools, private schools, public schools, art, different magnet programs. So it's all sorts of different schools, and a lot of really great shows and a lot of very deserving bands. Got to see some of the shows. Some of them are really cool. I'm biased. I think our show's the best because we put it together. But yeah, it's a really cool experience, especially for the kids to be able to see all these different other programs across the state. Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you for taking the time to talk to us. For WSRH News, I'm Haley Allen.
Students and teachers are competing for book it points in the Seminole Ridge reading race. WSRH News reporter Lillian Amarian has more on the story.
I'm here with Miss Weber to talk about the Ridge reading race. So, Miss Weber, who's currently in the lead?
So right now, in 6th place, we have Shani Baker with 116 points. In 5th place, we have Theron Johnson with 147. In 4th place, we have Shahira Sanchez-Torres with 268 points. Tamsin Lee is in 3rd place with 277 points. Carter Wright is in 2nd with 371 points, and in 1st place with 381 points is Ethan Pierce. For the teachers, we have Miss Licavoli in 3rd place with 40 points, Mrs. Verdecchia in 2nd place with 86 points, and we have Miss Arp Helfrey in 1st place with 388 points.
Wow, and how much longer do contestants have to compete?
The race continues through December 15th, and there's also going to be another drawing for lunch. Friday, we just had our 2nd drawing for pub sub lunches, and on December 8th will be our 3rd drawing. So there's still plenty of time for everyone to read a book, pass a quiz, and get their name into the drawing for lunches.
All right, well, thank you for taking the time to talk with us. For WSRH News, I'm Lillian Amarian.
Every year, Seminole Ridge raises thousands of dollars for life-threatening sicknesses through Dance Marathon, which is now being called Hawkathon. The Hawkathon is showing their thankfulness for workers at Nicholas Children's Hospital by making Thanksgiving cards. They can be turned in to Miss Medved at 7212. Every 3 cards is 5 community service hours.
This year, seniors are able to submit senior quotes to be added to the yearbook. Seniors must have their senior pictures with Caddy to have their quotes added to the yearbook. The last day to submit a quote is Friday, December 8th. You can submit it to the Class of 2024 Google Classroom or on the Yearbook's Instagram page.
Congratulations to this week's Hawks of the Week. 9th grade, Marina Garcia, nominated by Miss Minky. 10th grade, Lucas Charleston, nominated by Mr. Lane. 11th grade, Jada Ward, nominated by Coach Ligaboli. And 12th grade, Allie Lennox, nominated by Miss Mole. Good job, Hawks. Students were nominated based on academic improvements or for their efforts in making our campus better by doing things like helping others, volunteering their time, or even simply picking up trash. Good job, Hawks.
Coming up on WSRH News, weather and birthdays.
Plus sports.
In the water. No one can see me cry.
We have a happy birthday going out to Shayna St. George, Maya Carvello, Christian Jackson, Kaylee LaCroix, Angeline Silistra, Diego Garcia, and Amber Zishan. Happy birthday. WSRH Sports anchor Caleb Goss joins us now at the sports desk.
Good morning, Hawks. Oh, do we not go? Good morning, Hawks. We have a few sports to talk about today, so let's get into it. Congrats to Taylor Rizzi, who finished 18th and 17th, respectively, at the state swimming championship. Congrats, Taylor. The girls' soccer teams traveled to Dwyer on Friday to take on the Panthers. WSRH Sports reporter Quinn Peel has more on the story.
Good morning. I'm here with Coach Tribbin. So, Coach Tribbin, how did you guys compete on Friday night?
Good. We beat Dwyer by a score of 4-1.
Where do you think are some points of improvement for your team?
I think, although the score was good, 4-1, I think that the midfielders, they can help track down on defense and just, not get so caught up with the offense. But other than that, it was a pretty, complete game.
And who did you guys compete against again?
We played Dwyer.
And where was this?
At Dwyer High School.
And how do you think your guys' team will stack up tonight?
We have Park Vista tonight. It'll be a tough game. I think a little tougher than Friday, but I'm confident that the girls will go out and do what we have to do and pull out a win.
All right. That's it for WSRH Sports. I'm Quinn Peel.
Cheerleading is having a competition on November 14th in the cafeteria at 4 p.m. Admission is free. Taking a look at today's sports calendar, girls soccer at home against Park Vista at 6. Good luck, Hawks. Well, that's it for WSRH Sports. I'm Caleb Goss.
WSRH News, I'm Luke Nuzolo.
And I'm Sino Collado. Remember that you can follow us on social media on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Seminole Ridge TV. Have a great day, Hawks.